We, the people at Conspiracy Dummy, thank you for listening.
We are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy.
Dummy. Conspiracy dummy.
Hey, welcome to Conspiracy Dummy, that conspiracy podcast that's back in action. I am your host, Double D. Joining me on the podcast, the co-host with the most to roast, Mr. Williams.
What's up?
What's good, homie? How you been?
Good. Glad to be back.
Glad to be back, yeah, man. Had to take a little vacay from the vacay. And, and today, man, today is a special day. Hey, bro, tell them what day it is. Hit him with that declaration.
We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Word, my friends. But, and that's a big old but, freedom isn't free. Trey Parker was right.
This is the truth.
This is the truth. So, what
do we got?
July?
It's been, I mean, Independence Day. It's coming up.
Yeah, man. July 4th, 1776.
Mm-hmm.
We declared our Independence Day is the day that we said fuck you to Britain and the day we fucked up aliens. So, how do you feel about that?
It's pretty crazy when you think about it. It's almost 300 years ago.
It was.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And now,
in reality,
and since then we had the British invasion. Everybody's all alien UFO crazy.
Yeah.
What else? What has Independence Day taught us?
That if there is ever an alien invasion, we should definitely call Will Smith.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He could definitely help for sure.
Or that one fucking drunk dude that's flying that airplane crop dusting. Forgot his name. What was that actor's name?
Oh, man.
Quaid brothers.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
Yeah, man. So, Independence Day, man. It's the day we fought for our freedoms. And but guess who's not free, bro? Other than the kids and the families locked up in cages. That's fucked up.
I can think of a few people, but the most recently I've heard of is Britney Spears.
Free Britney, bitch. Yep. Judge denies her request for her daddy as her conservator. The judge denies requests to remove Britney's dad as the conservator.
What is a conservator?
I guess maybe just someone that overlooks your fucking livelihood. Perhaps?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you're right. Somebody that
owns all the fucking. From what I heard, I don't know. He owns like her masters and. I guess he's making her what did you
he makes all her decisions and shit.
Pretty much, man. I think he made her get on birth control and shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. How old is she too? Shit.
She's in her 40s now, if you can believe that.
Yeah, for real. That's crazy, man. I don't know. Maybe there is something wrong. I don't know.
And it was a female judge, and I heard she said that she couldn't control, how do I articulate this? She didn't have enough intelligence or whatever from what the judge said to control her own finances.
Yes.
But then again, you got people out there like Ozzy Osbourne, that apparently have no trouble controlling the aspects of their income, but Britney Spears can't.
I don't know, man.
I mean, no disrespect, but Ozzy Osbourne's kind of kooky. You know what I'm saying? I would figure they're probably both the same, as far as, the crazy level.
Crazy level?
I mean, let's be honest.
They're both batshit crazy.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Poor Britney, man. I don't know. Hope she gets well.
It sucks, man. Even her sister came out to court and was going to try to, help young Jamie Spears, try to be like, yeah, all the stuff my, father's doing's fucked up. And
I think a lot of other celebrities are speaking out on her behalf too.
This has been going on for a while now. I remember hearing it was like a trending topic or something. Hashtag free Britney, and everybody was just free Britney and all this. Do you remember what was his name? Remember the guy that got real famous? He had that viral video where he's like, "Stop!" He's like, "Leave Britney alone."
Oh, the one that was all crying and shit. I don't know, man. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what's his name.
How long ago was that?
Dude, decades. Maybe
Nah, not decades. That's like 20
a decade
years.
and a half, bro.
15 years?
Dude, if you're saying she's 40, she started when she was like 16 or some shit.
Yeah.
So maybe 20. I don't know, man. It's been a minute. I don't even know what happened to that dude, man. I think he did like porn for a while or some shit, maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong, but who knows?
I think it's Perez Hilton. I don't know.
They're the same person.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Free Britney, I guess. Yeah.
That sucks. I mean, dude, can you imagine? Because it's kind of fucked up. She's a part of that whole Mickey Mouse Club conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears. Dude, there's way more people. I can't name off the top of my head.
How many of them came out fucked up from
Tons, dude. Tons. Not like, I don't think everyone, but more than 50% for sure.
Shit. Yeah, there's some pretty dark shit there, huh?
Oh, for sure,
Gotta
bro.
do some deep research on that.
For sure, man.
That's for like a later episode.
Yeah,
like a Disney episode.
And it depends, man. Who knows? They probably knew Britney Spears had potential. Hear me out. They probably heard Britney Spears had the potential of being like real popular and garnering a lot of attention and stuff, but didn't have the mental capacity to be manipulated. But there were other people, like Justin Timberlake, for instance, that had the same qualities as far as garnering a lot of attention, but also had the quality of being very, being very intelligent, to where, they
I want to reach that far.
Oh, no?
I don't know about that. Maybe, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm just trying to connect all the dots here.
There's not that many dots to connect, man, but I don't know. But yeah.
The farther you zoom out on the picture, the more dots there are, my friend.
Okay, Monet. But guess who's not free? Or guess who is free?
Who? I don't know. That's a good question. Is it you, boy?
My boy. That pudding lover? Fucking Bill Cosby, man. After fucking, I don't know. I think he only served like 3 years, dude. 3 years that motherfucker served. And the fucking Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturns his sex assault convictions.
That's crazy, man. And it was the thing that blows my mind about that is it was so glaring, all the evidence against him. Granted, he had this one side about him, but then he had this complete other dark side. He had one side that he portrayed publicly, and then he had this other dark side and stuff that he took advantage of,
like the wholesome
certain qualities of having airtime and everything like that. That's crazy, man. I don't know what happened, or who knows if we'll ever know. Probably not in his lifetime we'll find out, but I'm sure at some point we will. But that's crazy, dude. That's a clear example as to, regardless of whatever the fuck, man, when the evidence is that glaring, that's just just a great example of how corrupt and fucked up the prison industrial complex is,
Well, yeah, man. I know.
In all aspects, man. I mean,
it makes you think too, like what made it overturned, dog? I don't know. I wasn't really following that shit, dude. I don't know, to be honest with you. So I don't know why it was overturned in the first place.
Something about like, I don't know. I heard something about it real briefly. Something about lack of evidence. The judge threw it out because it was too old. The evidence was too old, or statute of limitations, or something like that, dude. It was something like that, and it was just whack, dude. I'm just like, what the fuck, man? But then again, there's people that have had their, and I understand. I'm not comparing apples to apples, but there's been people whose careers that have been ruined, where they're not able to work anymore off of more or less accusations.
Yeah.
Regardless, there's, particular evidence that's, to be talked about. But when we're talking about Bill Cosby specifically, And there's numerous women that came out, man. That's gnarly, dude. That they decided to overturn that, and they said it was too long ago. You know?
Again, and shit, dude. This fool, as soon as he got out, he's already like wanting to go back to stand up.
Oh,
like,
is he?
Yeah, that's the first thing. I'm seeing all these reports now of him just wanting to return to stand up and shit. Can't wait till he gets back on the stage.
That's crazy. He's gonna make. He's gonna make so much money.
Yeah, what kind of jokes is he gonna be telling?
The funny thing is, man. The funny thing is I feel like we're living in a paradox or a paradigm or a Rolodex or a interstellar ship, whatever the fuck. Because I can't tell you how many times where I've heard of people making jokes about Bill Cosby coming out and him, all of a sudden he gets released from jail and he goes back to stand-up comedy, and all those things are fucking happening. It's literally like a Simpsons episode or something where they're predicting the future, man. It's really crazy to see and to hear. They're talking about, oh yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've been listening to other podcasts and hear, the hosts talk about how, and then, I'll be on tour with Bill Cosby and shit. And look, dude, if it does go, Bill Cosby could very likely go on stage. To what degree and extent, I don't know, but
will he sell out? Will he sell tickets?
For sure, dude, for sure.
Who will be showing up at those shows?
For sure, and the top 5 hottest women will get a complimentary damp paper towel to drape across their face as they watch the show.
Damn, dude. He's gonna be serving the Cosby all night there too.
Oh
Drinks
yeah,
in the house.
Oh yeah, Cosby special discount.
Yep.
Dang.
Well, shit, that's fucked up. Britney's not free, but Bill Cosby is. And speaking about free, let's get on to McAfee. John McAfee, man, he passed away on June 23rd in a Spanish prison.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know if he suicided or got suicided. Who knows?
Who knows, man? Obviously, he was being extradited, I think, to the U.S. for, like, tax invasion. I don't know, maybe cryptocurrency fraud, I guess. I'm not sure, really, but there were some charges awaiting for him. And I think, with that and him being on the run for a while, he was, like, 75 years old, man. You know what I mean? And I guess he was, like, in bad health as well. I'm not sure, man. I don't know if he did it or not, but...
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems he striked me, and I don't want to lie. I'm not trying to undermine or whatever, but he seemed like one of those guys that kind of liked the attention and everything like this.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see him doing these things to, knowing it would titillate him to a degree that people are fascinated that, he on Twitter, he posts the letter Q and then he gets like a tattoo or something or another that's like real cryptic and, like, oh.
Yeah. The
whack tattoo or something.
Like that.
I don't know what it was. It was a money sign with whacked in it or something.
That paranoia
I'm not sure.
kicking in, man.
Yeah.
Well, who knows, man? Maybe they were after him, man. Maybe he was a target. Like, he was calling out a lot of shit, I think. What the fuck was that? See, they're scanning us too, man. I think that's what he was in fear of them following him for years and shit, trying to fucking track him down. But
it's paranoia at its finest.
Yep. And I guess he was supposedly using his Twitter followers as a pump and dump scheme to like move this kind of currency, the cryptocurrency. And your boy Elon Musk does those kind of moves on social media, and you don't see anything happening to him. Not even a slap
I don't
in
know.
the hand.
Well, that all comes down to speculation. Maybe he's been compromised, or maybe they know he's too big to fuck with. Who knows, man? I mean, the same thing you could say about Joe Rogan.
Yeah, well, can you compare the two?
I heard a good point. Somebody said that Joe Rogan got into he got into real popular things before they got started.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was the host of Fear Factor.
Reality TV. Yeah.
And then he was a UFC commentator.
Yeah.
And then he got into podcasting. And he was like, now he's, he got into all that. And then now he's trying to start up the Austin comedy community.
Fuck yeah. So man. So I don't know. What do you think about McAfee? You think he killed himself, or you think
it's hard to say, man? I know he was entrenched in a lot of covert underdealings with FBI and CIA and shit, right?
Big money, man. Like banks are probably, I don't know who the fuck he was. A lot of people are probably after his ass, man. And he was a wild dude too, man. There's a lot of shit on him too, like a lot of charge. I think there's some shit in Belize, or I don't know, man. There's a lot of fucking things that I guess he was involved with, but
I believe it, man.
it was that kind of crazy dude, like a Hunter S. Thompson type of dude, huh? Just like whatever.
Wow.
And even that dude kind of, I heard too, is kind of sketchy. Hunter S. Thompson. So who knows?
Yeah, man. I don't know. I just know he did the software. I always wonder, people like that. He struck it big. I'm surprised he didn't just sail off into sunset and lead a nice, quiet life. Because that's kind of what a lot of people want. He made a lot of his money out of the spotlight. I mean, his name was on the software, but he wasn't, famous in that sense. With his face,
it was infamous for what he was involved all that
right
shit
so
with.
he had still a certain amount of anonymity, so he could go to like the grocery store and shit like that, but was also a millionaire. So I'm just like questioning, like, why do people decide to do that? Like,
and his wife spoke recently too. I'm just like
his girlfriend
passing,
or
his
whatever.
girlfriend, yeah. Like, I'm not thinking like, I don't think they think that he did it, but they know that the government or whatever had some involvement with it, either made him do it or so like that, or led him to do that. But I don't know. It's crazy, man. But McAfee is now McAfee, wherever he is.
Yeah, rest in power.
Rest in power.
I mean, who knows?
Also, Donald Rumsfeld is dead, but fuck that guy. And I don't want to end on a sad note, but let's talk a little bit about on this one, and then we'll talk about something else afterwards. But the Miami, Florida condo collapsed.
Oh, ay Dios mío. There's a lot of stuff that happened. There was, infractions from 2017, dating, up until now. There's still video coming out of somebody that took a video of the basement was underwater. There were all these pipes leaking. Water was encroaching and saturating through like concrete and all this stuff. It was crazy, dude. It's crazy. That sucks. It really sucks.
As of now, I just read right now, like a couple hours ago, like there's 22 dead, I guess, and then 126 still missing. I read some other article that it could be a change for engineering and how things are made, I guess, in some ways.
Yeah, I saw on the news, and I'm surprised no one said anything. I'm just bringing this up because I don't really give a fuck one way or the other, but I think the mayor of that city was like, this isn't a third world country. This is America. The buildings don't collapse here. It's a fair point.
Like, I don't even know how it passes inspection and shit. Like, they said it had concrete damage and just...
They said it was, I don't even know how to articulate it, but they said it was bad. It would have... Not to the point of condemnation, but it was terrible.
Yeah, man.
It was, it was condemnable to the point to where there, probably wasn't safe enough to live in.
Yeah.
But they still let people live in it.
Yeah, man. There's already a lot of fucking lawsuits up the wazoo coming after them and shit or whoever.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just living in that condo? And it sucks, man, because at that point, you want to live in the top condo. Yeah. And that's the best chance. If it falls from the top down, you have the best chance of surviving on the top. If you're on the first, second, third floor, you're fucking done, dude. Because all the floors above you are gonna fall on top of you. All that rubble, you're done, bro. All those people, and more than likely retirees.
Yeah.
Who just decide to try to retire in Florida. And little did they know. They probably knew they were gonna end their days in Florida, but not like that. That's crazy, man.
That is crazy, man.
It sucks, dude. Yeah, and hopefully that, illuminates engineering to, another degree and raises the bar a little bit. Not to say that the bar's low right now, but, the bar always needs to be raised. There's
just
always
like
room
a
for
building
improvement.
inspection standards, just on how things
yeah.
are just, I guess, just taken care of over the years. Yeah, no, that's sad. Hopefully, rest in peace to all those people, too, and hopefully... there are some more survivors, and
yeah, they said they're gonna royally fuck that guy who's like the president or the owner or whatever of the condominium or whatever the hell. They said they're gonna fuck that guy up, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. I mean, he's got literal blood on his hands, so I don't envy that dude at all. I don't know if it was just ignorance or greed or somebody was just not telling him, but that's 4 years of, I mean, that's unacceptable, dude. Unacceptable.
Yeah. What else is? Well, yeah, hopefully those people are found, man, and hopefully they're released and free as well.
Oh, I hope. Yeah, I mean, I hope they find as many people alive as possible.
For real.
That's all I can hope.
But yeah, man, so well, that's pretty much it for what we have for today, and just like a recap of just the past week or so. And we're gonna be having a time capsule episode coming out soon too, of a unreleased episode that we did like in the beginning of 2020, somewhere in July, and it was just an unreleased episode that maybe it's time for us to put it out and give our little recap on what we think of the year so far of 2020, the end of 2020, and the beginning of 2021, I guess.
Yeah, and it's super spicy. Oh, hey, did you hear about
It'll be our 1 year anniversary as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll be the 1 year anniversary. So that's kind of why that episode's going to come out.
Yeah.
Did you hear about John Cena apologizing to China for congratulating Taiwan for being one of the first places over there to air that new like movie or whatever the fuck he's in, that
the Fast and Furious or something.
The
Suicide Squad.
One of those two.
One of the two. He's in, yeah.
One of the two. And he had to apologize in Mandarin. Perfect man. He didn't speak English. He spoke like I'm not going to do it cuz it's going to sound racist, but he spoke in perfect Mandarin, dude.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
And why? For what? For saying it's a country?
Because he on Twitter he congratulated Taiwan for being one of the first places over there in Asia or whatever the fuck for airing one of those two movies we talked about. Now, somebody brought this up, a good point. I can't remember, I'm paraphrasing here. One of those movies in a box office weekend or whatever, or a month or what have you, garnered $160 million. 130 of that million came from China. So only like 60 or 30% of it, or 30 million of it, or whatever, came from America and or surrounding territories. Most likely, most of it came from America.
The movies nowadays are going to be catering to China, man.
Yeah,
that's where
dude.
the money's at, I guess.
Yeah, that's scary, man.
Oh, shit, I don't know, man.
And did you see that video where that lady was asking that guy about Taiwan, and he like shut the computer off and then came back on?
Oh yeah, that was like a while ago. Yeah,
that was a while ago.
Yeah, I remember that though. Yeah, same thing, huh? When they're just bringing up Taiwan. Well, hold on, is Taiwan a country, or what is Taiwan? Like, what is it?
I'm pretty sure it's a country. There's like 160.
But they don't. China doesn't acknowledge it as a country.
Yeah, they don't for whatever reason.
So what do they view it as?
They just don't. They don't view it because they don't believe it exists.
Oh, interesting. I don't know what to say about that.
I mean, they don't, like, China doesn't fuck around. Like, yeah, if you go to, I mean, that's basically blasphemy. I mean, think about that. John Cena had to publicly apologize to China in Mandarin for saying congratulations to Taiwan for being one of the first countries in Asia to air that.
Man, freedom of speech is slowly dying. Oh, shit, man. Can't even say the wrong things or what the fuck. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah.
Well, it's spooky. You hear about the CCP and all their social credit scores and stuff. And, you think about all the crazy, stuff that's going on here. And, you hope none of that gets implemented. But all you can do is think and hope.
Yep. Hope is in the near future. Well, we're going to be wrapping it up, I guess, man. So we got a couple episodes that are going to be like released from the vault. And before we get on this 2.0 version of Conspiracy Dummy, we're going to do audio and video and try to get that going and switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, we're really excited about the video part. We really think that's going to kind of elevate the podcast because we understand it's kind of difficult to only listen to. You definitely want a little variety, be able to kind of watch something as opposed to listen to it, or do both at the same time, whatever tickles your fancy. So, we want to cater and accommodate to the best of our ability. So,
Yeah, for sure. And apologize for the dog barking in the back too. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but
Oh no.
it is what it is. And yeah, also weed is free or legal, I should say, in New Mexico. So fuck yes, good for them. See you soon. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Go shoot them firecrackers.
Yeah, don't blow your dick off.
Love